Symposium on Climate Conversations. So I attended a few of their sessions, the one in the morning, and it is now almost 6 o'clock, and they're talking in different rooms of the school regarding how they feel we can do some actions. And oh my gosh, choice of words, but I'm actually a public artist who likes to go to the football games. And here in Memorial they have the posters of the lost, wonderful, young, exciting, participating legacy of men who lost their lives due to gun violence. And I mention that because I just came out of a session where they are actually talking about the idea of food insecurity, food deserts in places like our own, where supermarkets don't want to go there because of violence. But where did the violence come from? And if we don't try to campaign and incorporate our businesses into our communities as well and partner with them, the community citizens themselves, we are not going to succeed in changing the culture as it is. We need to do this everywhere, but they particularly were concerned with food insecurity as well as education and things like that in the United States. And more recently, Richmond changed its Kroger store. I know personally where they actually went campaigning. They did on the street, looking for everybody who would be available to talk about what they wanted in the community. They pay the people who service the food concessions, etc., and the cashiers very well, and living wage. And that's the start.
This is Charlottesville. So we have some stars in the room. These are Yippee students. We have violinists. Raise your hand. Ready? All right. Yes. Alex King. All right. And Isabel Lasmana. All right. We have 4 people in the building of joy, and it's so wonderful to see, hear the music, see people bringing their children, and inspirational. This is what we're all about, basically being inclusive. Well, I will tell you, we have a wonderful associate dean, Antonio Tempora. She couldn't be with us this evening, so I get to make the big announcement. Dean Tempora is director of the new Center for Design that we have coming, but I wanted to let you know on his behalf that we are launching the Climate Futures Design Research Challenge, which is an opportunity for 3 projects to be funded at $25K each, so it's 3 projects for $25K each. The challenge supports the A School's strategic priority of advancing our research on climate justice. It will fund projects that are interdisciplinary and that take on topics related to climate justice and injustice, migration, transportation, health, food security, civil rights, emergency planning and response, clean energy, flood and coastal migration, environmental policy, and much, much more. So you can understand where we stand here. Please put your name in the hat and go for this. So much of what is already taking place here at the A School addresses these important issues, and this one is really meant to be a springboard for that research. So again, it'll be 3 projects funded at $25K each. There's information that'll be circulating around this evening. Where's Sneha and team? We'll ensure that all that gets spread out. And this challenge is made possible by the generous support of the class of 1972 in honor of their 50th reunion. I have to tell you, it's been so wonderful to meet many of our alums from the class of 1972 and their support and love for the school, and like so many of you. So I'm happy to be in partnership with them to support this. And finally, I want to thank Kim Haggard and the development advancement team, for their work on helping to establish a partial funding for this opportunity, and of course, especially to our Associate Dean, Anselmo Canfora, who we love dearly, and is always thinking about how to build a vision and make sure we can go forward with our purpose. And so this is obviously dedicated to the public mission of our school, of UVA, and everything that we stand for. We started off today talking about our values. We started off talking about the importance of democracy. We started off today talking about culture, identity. We started off today talking about the importance of design innovation and community repair and engagement, as well as thinking about our different materials that we use and structures and so forth. There's so much that we do. There's so much that we do. And I have to say that for me as a dean, I couldn't be prouder of what I've seen today and what we'll see tomorrow. And every day, as hard as this job is, every day I come into this building, when I see the students, and I see the staff, and I see the faculty, and my colleagues, and our alumni, and how much you care about this great university. It keeps me going, and it makes me just want to continue to be an advocate for you all. But today is our day to celebrate. It's a time to enjoy, and I just want to thank you all for just enhancing my life, my family's life, and the life of the broader community in the A School. And so, to me, this is what we're about. So let's have a good time. Let's celebrate, let's go engage with one another, and if there's connections that I can make, I'm trying to be the matchmaker this evening. I know someone over here who's been wanting to meet someone over there, so I'm trying to do that. So I'm sorry to interrupt you. Let's enjoy, let's have a good time, and you'll find more about our design challenge. So thank you so much.
T-shirt?
No, this.
Oh, this one, all right.
I know a lot about what's happening in Richmond.
Okay.
How come you have a uniform? Are you a soldier for real?
Yeah.
No.
He's off duty.
Okay, but do you want to get an interview with me, please? Outside a little bit? Take some food with you.
Okay.
Okay, take some food.
Which way?
There, so we can hear you.
Meet you out there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to follow you after you get food. You know what? Let's go right in front of that those posters. Because I went to the game the day before they were shot. I know. Dude, you didn't see them?
No.
Oh my God! It made me cry.
I seen news about this stuff.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I was like at the football game, and then I went home. I met some people there and stuff. So somebody texted me, said, "Can't believe Sunday. Can't believe the next day. Can't believe this happened." And I'm like, "What happened?" I didn't even know, and I'm here in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway.
It happened here.
No.
But they came from the game.
There's a parking lot right there. Just beyond that. I know. And just this guy just went nuts.
He was like a former student or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, who cares? Why would anybody have conflict resolution with a gun?
Yeah, that don't matter, but it's like.
Okay, let's talk. We have to censor.
Oh, it was recorded?
Yeah.
Well, we don't mean harm.
No, I
Okay,
know.
go figure out how
Okay.
you're in front of the camera.
I'm
Hi.
gonna take a sip and take this
I'm
off.
doing interviews because I'm in Charlottesville, but I have a TV show for Charlottesville Public Access TV called A Day, a Minute with artist Robin Hoffman.
Oh,
And I've
Robin.
changed, yes, thank you so much. And I've changed the kind of like conversation a little bit just by doing public art. And one of my public art things is my TV show. So I'm very natural. Like I want everybody to talk to 8th graders. We can't say F you because we do take it out just because it's prime time and all that. But I mean, it be as expressive as you want and all that. But so let's. Since I promised him the first.
Yeah, no, I'm not in that. I'm just here to
Oh,
support
okay.
these guys.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, I'm curious about groundwork. Let me hear about it.
You want to do a double interview?
Yes. Talk. Well, first of all, introduce yourselves. Let's do a proper interview. You might be famous.
All right. My name is Darquan Robertson,
I'm Daryl Atkins.
and we work with Groundwork RVA in Richmond, Virginia, with the Green Workforce. And we basically we help out a lot with pretty much anything you could think of dealing with climate justice and food justice. We build a lot of stuff dealing with like sustainability. We're improving green spaces instead of like changing them completely. We also building a lot of different things and keeping up a lot of different trees. We water a lot of trees in our city.
Oh my God! Come on. Go ahead.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff dealing with like making like Richmond more greener, trying to do a lot of things involving like helping the climate change and stopping it from, having like hot areas and,
Okay.
making the weather
Okay.
different.
Urban
Now,
Heat Island effect.
People every day don't know that this work is in progress, right? That's why I'm a public artist and I show this on public access. And I'm really I'm in tears right now because, I've grown up always participating, but to hear young people want to participate in this day and age, I tear up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I want to say is, first of all, how did you get into this program?
Well, I got in this program because in high school I took like an elective class and got into a class called Greenhouse Management and Landscaping, and we were like learning about a lot of different plant species.
So you could go to my house right now and build me a greenhouse?
Yeah.
Oh no! Come over. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, we basically learned how to take care of a greenhouse and the things inside of a greenhouse. And from there, since I was a kid, I always knew, I was seeing people, maintenance and stuff outside. And when
So you're like an outside person like me, can't really
Yeah.
be in an office.
I was an outside person for sure, and I kind of slowed down on it. And when I got in high school, I was able to take that class. And when I finished that class, I wanted to do it as a job and earn money for it. And I had the previous teacher, not
You
the
want to name names, like somebody, your mentor or somebody that you wanted,
Shout 'em out.
so to speak. Your mom?
Harrison Wheeler. He's like a landscaper in Richmond, Virginia. He's pretty known.
Wow.
He was the old landscape greenhouse management landscape teacher at the program I took.
Awesome.
And the guy Will McQuake started me with the Groundwork RVA. So that's how I was able to get in it from high school. Started working full time and just been here for about 5 years now. So just making the environment better.
Oh my God! You
5, 6,
unbelievable! Thank you
about
so much.
6 years.
Thank you. Okay, and what is your deal?
I got on
Stay
this actually my brother right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm older. I'm 25.
Okay.
He's 22, 23.
Okay, but this is incentive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I basically got on with the job through him. I was previously working at I worked for landscaping company. It's well known across pretty much all of America, and it's a big company. But even before that, I started off doing a lot of landscaping for my grandfather, my grandma.
So you really know things.
Yeah, just by being out and doing them, you know. So you pick up on a lot of things over time.
Environmental things. It's kind of like I have conversations, because I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I have conversations with people like, you know about the land, and you know what's going on. You know which way the deer are coming and going.
Yeah.
And people don't get that because they don't live in Virginia.
Yeah.
And then you also do the culture, like the politics, right?
Yeah.
Like, who's going to subsidize you? Well, we have to really fight for that. But I just want to say that health departments, the doctors and nurses,
Yeah.
they volunteer. I'm actually a nurse.
Okay.
So they volunteer a lot in communities.
Yeah.
If you guys need some money, talk to them.
Okay.
Okay, so
Because we're a nonprofit.
yeah, and they can help you with getting interested parties. I mean, there are people with money in the medical community, for instance,
Yeah.
that want you to be healthy,
Yeah.
that want you to be able to have a community that is safe and that is not a food desert or whatever.
Yeah,
that
food
word
desert.
today.
Food desert. Yep.
We had with the community we work in called Hillside Court.
Yes.
It's a heavy food desert. Like it's not a supermarket. I mean, it's not a grocery store that sell food, fresh food, within about
I actually
5 miles of that neighborhood we work in, and it's so crazy that the closest one that's near the neighborhood recently burnt down. So I said this a lot to Chloe, which is like a landscape architect that worked with UVA, and we got like a whole exhibit upstairs showing like the farm progress of how we like bring it to life and just trying to, not make it a food desert. It's pretty bad. Like I know a lot of people down, and I used to actually live in that neighborhood, which makes it a little more crazier because it's like, I come from that
and
place.
you didn't even understand that it was just your neighborhood.
Yeah, I didn't. But when I got older, it was like the fact that I came back and started working. It was like, I didn't realize what I was living in until I stepped away.
And most people
came
don't.
back.
Like, most people don't realize that they're privileged.
Yeah.
And they have, like, multiple supermarkets in one little corner.
Yeah.
But also, I wanted to ask you, do you know the campaign? See, I go to Richmond to go to the museum there. And then I have relatives who went to school there.
Mm-hmm.
And then one that lives there now does service dog training.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm frequent Richmond because I like the culture.
Yeah.
I mean, forget about it, food and everything.
Yeah.
It's a low key, very like uppity area, but it's like really low key. It's weird.
Yeah, but here's the question: Kroger. I want to say 5 years ago. Everything's before pandemic, but I want to say that they campaigned around with T-shirts, flyers, the whole 9 yards to get the community to work for them.
But
You didn't remember that?
yeah, but it's like they're not in the community. They're not obviously.
Progress.
They're a big organization,
Yes.
so like they don't have time for
But
like.
they said they were going to make the pay, cost of living pay per hour,
18.
and that's still the amount, or
The minimum wage.
what are they paying? What they're paying the cashiers and all that,
Oh
No, I don't know.
servers for the So there's a lot of. They did a lot when I was.
Yeah.
I know about it.
yeah.
And that's the thing that has to happen. There has to be a campaign, like flyers and things from door to door, where people get invited into your groundwork.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from
Okay.
that experience.
Oh. So we usually have like volunteers come out, and it'll be people behind desks, willing to come out and work. And it's like we get that from like just connections we have with other nonprofits, whatever it may be. We just get connections, and we get volunteers to come out and help us. That's how we get the word out about this area, you know. And the more people that know about it, the more people that could spread the word. And, you know, like if it's like a food desert or something, somebody may, like, they'll come out as a volunteer, come out, help spread the word about it, tell somebody else, and they'll give us a grant to put more work into the area that we're working in. So,
so that is, unfortunately, even in New York City, trust me, that is the only way anything happens.
Yeah.
Because politicians will take things under the table from builders or people who want to just...
yeah.
Yes.
Everybody wants to talk about what they want to do and say what they want to do, but they don't actually want to go out, get their hands dirty, and see what the, you know, what the area is like or what they're going to be dealing with before, you know, speaking on it.
So ultimately, you guys, are you going to go into a business for yourself? And here's my idea for you, because I've always wanted this. Like, you make a greenhouse. You put it on Facebook or eBay or whatever it's called, and you tell them you can order it up.
Yeah.
And then you can deliver it. So you got to make it portable and collapsible.
Yeah.
So you got to ask these guys over here, the architect students, to do it for you.
Yeah, see, that's...
Thank you. Thank you. It's my idea, but you can have all the money.
Yes.
I'm retired.
And see,
I did all the money already.
That's exactly what I want to get into, like
Thank you.
creating my own, creating
I'm giving you this.
a business.
You can have it. What's
Yeah,
the name of your business? What's the name of your business? You have to say it right away. Quickly, it's advertising right now.
Farm Bros Enterprises. Farm Bro Enterprises.
I love it. You love it?
Stop talking with everything.
No, you don't understand. They just created a business right now. They have a name of it. Say it again.
Farm Bro Enterprises.
Farm Bro.
Farm Bro. Yeah, Farm Bro.
Are you an architect?
Fresh food, everything.
Okay, you're going to create a collapsible greenhouse where they can put in their car and bring to my house, and I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Make some. We do a lot of. We experience.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
I said we can do that.
So you're going to be part of the Farm Bro experience?
I support many such experiences. I'm Rob Jones. I'm the executive director of Groundwork RVA. You've been talking to kids in our green workforce, standing next to Chloe Hawkins, who is here from UVA, and an astounding landscape architect who helped us bring out of a nothing field in a public housing project, much like Friendship Court.
Okay, so what I'm
mini
trying
farm.
to say is, thank you so much,
Right.
first of all, because I live in Charlottesville, and thank you so much.
Right, we're in Richmond though, so there's
Okay,
that.
but Richmond, my relatives are there, and
Right,
everything
right,
else. Okay, so,
right.
but what I want to say.
You
I love
want your portable, yeah, right, heard that. Heard that.
Farm Bro.
Right.
Yeah, what?
Oh, I'm just repeating the name
Right.
that they
Yeah,
came
say it
up
again.
with. Farm Bro.
Okay, you're going to be part of the commercial. This could be edited for you. This is Charlottesville Public Access TV, and you can take the video. I'm giving you my permission. It's not copyrighted per se.
Lovely.
Okay.
Give us your information because I want to.
It's Robin Hoffman.
Do you have a card?
Yeah, I'm showing you. RobinHoffman.art. The whole word, put it in your URL right now.
There you go, Blue.
And
Good
you'll
job.
see the videos that I've been doing for 13 years, including
Cool.
Willow Tree and Space doing arts and crafts.
Lovely.
I will check it out.
Okay, did you do it in your URL, not your Google search?
Okay.
Wait, he's
Robin
gonna do that.
Hoffman
I'm gonna
dot
show you.
com.
No, I'm not. I'm just taking the
I'm gonna
picture.
I'm going to show you season 7. Okay, but anyway, season 7, and you know the drop downs, the arrows high. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Thank you for being
Robin.
on Charlottesville Public Access TV.
Thank you.
Exciting.
Thank you. I know, 10 years already. Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
no problem.
I love you very much for doing everything you do outside and helping everybody in climate. And
Yeah.
don't forget my greenhouse. Grows.
Got you. Farm Bros. Farm Bros
Farm
Enterprises.
Bros. Thank you.
Farm Bros
Thank you.
Enterprises.
I'm
Don't
waiting.
forget.
I'm waiting.